World War II horror game Martha is Dead is getting a movie. The 2022 World War II horror game Martha is Dead is the latest video game getting a film adaptation. The game's Indian developer LKA is partnering with production company Studios Extraordinaires to bring the psychological adventure to the big screen. Martha is Dead is a first person adventure that follows identical twin sisters, Gilia, the protagonist, and Martha, set in Tuscany in 1944 during the final stretch of World War II. The sisters are fathered by a Nazi general and have a strained relationship due to the clear favoritism Martha receives from their mother. However, Martha is suddenly found dead, and their mother mistakenly believes Gilia to be Martha, forcing her to assume her late sister's identity. Supernatural occurrences abound, centering on the malevolent entity known as the White Lady. The film follows the same premise. Studios Extraordinaire is led by screenwriter-directors Andrei Hedaroff and Andreas Trotzen, and the company's website states that it's a creative powerhouse writing and making high-end action, horror, and science fiction films from original movies and extraordinary games. The studio is also working on bringing last year's sci-fi horror game, Fort Solis, to TV and film, as well as a movie adaptation of the upcoming horror shooter Veil. We didn't particularly enjoy what Martha is Dead had to offer as a gameplay experience. In his review, editor Wesley LeBlanc scored the experience a 6 out of 10, writing, LKA's love of Italy is the only warmth I felt in Martha is Dead. The West left me feeling as cold as Gilia's dead sister. Given the recent success of video game films like the Super Mario Bros. Movie and Five Nights at Freddy's, here's hoping Martha is Dead can achieve even a fraction of that success. Or at the very least, we hope it makes for a better movie than a video game. Sounds like an interesting story, I do have to say. A couple comments. RME33 goes, Paul, what other mediocre games should be made into movies? And Tim Stands On goes, I promise you this, Martha won't die tonight.
Yeah.
I don't remember hearing about this game. Do you remember hearing about
Yeah, I
it?
don't. Yeah, did we do a coverage for it back in 2022 by any chance? No?
And I don't think so. No.
I want to go through a Mandela effect, my guys, because this is ridiculous. Like between Triple J and I, we cover a lot of shit over the last 3 years now because of gaming, especially obviously. And I never heard of Martha is Dead in the actual movie title as well as a game of itself.
Well, the movie's not.
So
Well, the movie's coming out, but yeah, we never heard about the game. I mean, we were doing the podcast in 2022, so we would have heard about it, but I don't remember discussing it at all.
yeah, same here.
Let
I'm
me
not lost too.
let me go to BitChute, my channel on BitChute. Maybe we just don't remember covering it.
Yeah,
Um,
we're losing our brain cells as we get older, guys. Don't worry, it's part of aging.
yeah. So let me see. RapperJJJ, Martha.
Because the average brain cell lasts between 30 to 50 years, so we're in our 30s right now, guys. So we know what's going to happen in the next 20 years. So we next Joe Biden's right, Triple J. You
If I end up like him, just kill me now.
yeah, mumbling on stage like the other day he did.
Yeah, we never covered it. There's nothing. There's no videos by us. I typed in my username on BitChute and Martha is Dead, and nothing came up.
Likewise, we have that too if I do the same.
Yeah, so I'll check. See, Doctorgames101. No matches were found. We never covered it.
Okay. Weird, guys. Sorry if we haven't covered it back in 2022 at the time. I'm sure it's a good game to play still.
Yeah, it does sound. It does. The story does sound interesting. So I think it will make a good movie, just depending on how they do it. But like it sounds
Mm-hmm.
like the pieces are there.
Yeah.
They got a good story. They just got to get the right actresses and the right location because it's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to take place in World War II. Ready to move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
All right. Oh, before we do move on, one question in the comment section. What other mediocre games would you like to see turned into movies? Doctor Games 101. Do you have any game franchises you'd like to see turned into a movie?
Well, we already see Silent Hill turn into a movie a couple of times so far, so that's out of the question. Um, I don't even think of the only thing I can think of any game we turn into a movie would be like I would say um, Men in Black. Well, Men in Black was a movie originally.
Yeah,
That was
Men
a
in
book.
Black was a
It was
movie
a
that
book.
became a game.
And it was a book too as well too for corporately as well. So I can't think of what maybe right now. I'm empty right now.
Yeah, I mean Max Payne was a good game, but the movie was awful.
Yeah,
Um,
Mark Wahlberg did an okay job in Max Payne. It's just that they kind of screwed up the placements of the story and all. So it would actually what it should have done is actually made a sequel of a trilogy by now with Mark Wahlberg before he gets too old and turns a Max Payne trilogy somehow some way right now. You know?
yeah. So I'm just thinking, I can't really think of any games I'd want to see turned into a movie. Um, yeah, just no franchises come to mind. Maybe Final Fantasy 8 or Final Fantasy 13.
Oh yeah. And I wrote that Final Fantasy movies like The Spirits Within. That was
Yeah.
okay, but it was a spin-off from the other Final Fantasy games though.
Okay. So maybe that. But yeah, I'm just trying to think of other games. Yeah, I can't think of any.
The only thing I think of right now is either Fable, the video games, maybe if they played it right properly.
Well, I like the
Fable
story of
games,
Fable 3, so.
yeah, the first Fable especially, you know.
Oh, okay. I wasn't a fan of Fable, the first one.
Yeah, I played the Anniversary Edition of Fable, first Fable, and it's all right. The first hour or so.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think though, and I really can't name any other series I'd like to see turned into a movie.
Okay.